I'm passionate about what I do because for the longest time, I worked in the legal arena for the federal government and felt so completely disempowered. Quite honestly saw the sort of grave setbacks of the criminal justice system, and I really didn't feel, as a lawyer, that I was a part of the solution. The systemic issues that I was seeing were so big and on such a macro level that it felt like I couldn't imagine how to actually contribute to reversing it. It was incredibly empowering to just start my own thing. And so instead of asking people to do what we believe is right, we're just doing it and we're becoming that model. All Square is a civil rights social enterprise. We are centered on a craft grilled cheese restaurant and a companion professional institute. We invest in those who have criminal records, and every 6 months we have a cohort of fellows who travel through our curriculum, and they work at the restaurant as a way to put real money in their pockets. But they're also traveling through a 12-month curriculum anchored in law and entrepreneurship.
All Square to me it's an opportunity for change. It's a real blessing. They've opened my eyes to really make me believe that I can actually do that. I can actually pursue my dreams. I'm not just a criminal, I'm not just a felon. I hope to prove a lot of people wrong. A lot of judges, a lot of POs that think that I'm just gonna end up back in the system. And I wanna prove them wrong. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna keep moving forward.
The support system is huge here. I think they really care about you, and then they care about where you're gonna go after this program ends. So I think that's really important, that they care about you a lot, because some people come in and they don't have that support system. So when they guide us, they really mean it. But I took it as once in a lifetime opportunity. It will never happen again if I let it pass me on. So it was my future.
The Institute piece really came from my formerly incarcerated mentors who really stressed in the beginning that this thing just can't be a job. It has to be so much more than that. The challenges that people face when they leave prison extend from employment and housing and securing a line of credit, securing healthcare, to even just existing and engaging in democracy. There's stigma everywhere you look. Everything you apply for, your record comes up. I just can't imagine having my mistakes rubbed in my face every day the rest of my life. I can't imagine how discouraging that must be. I really wanted to make sure that the name said something about what we're doing. We want to use the brand to really challenge the narrative that comes with having a record and to send a message that, once you have paid your debts, you're all square, and we should all, as a society, support you in moving forward. When folks walk out of our program and graduate from All Square, is to have a viable pathway into the next big thing, whatever that is for them, right? We're huge proponents of letting them self-identify what it is they want, what field they want to be in, to not only sort of exist and subsist after they are released, but to excel into wealth and prosperity and overall sort of happiness. It's such a fallacy that you can't do good and do well. Very much believe that All Square is a viable business model and a profitable one, and we want to instill that same sort of drive for doing well financially in all of our fellows. As a social enterprise, we're transacting with our beneficiaries. When it comes to reporting and telling the world, telling funders, telling investors, telling foundations what you're doing and why it matters, there's a way, because you're transacting with your beneficiaries, there's a way to actually measure that and show in dollar signs the social impact that you're having as an organization. So for me, social enterprises in this sort of new viable model, and always include revenue generation, is the way of the future. I really hope that the community and the public at large can find a sense of camaraderie and collective purpose in a space like All Square, to get beyond what the narratives that we all have been fed, and to just meet people and break bread a little bit. Having that grilled cheese angle has been a really beautiful way to temper some of the sort of intensity that can come with a mission like this. The grilled cheese, in my mind, has really become this fun ingredient that just cuts through all of the sort of potential discord, and there's just warmth. There's just warmth, there's excitement. It's just been, it's been kind of magical.